All right, from the racetrack to the water.
That's right. Doing our weather forecast live for the 4 p.m. today, we have Josh Cozart out on the Willamette under some sunny skies. Josh, how's it feeling out there?
It is feeling truly spectacular. And you might be scratching your head, well, Josh, why are you actually on a boat with Portland Spirt? And that's because this is all part of celebration of our dear friends here at KOIN 6. You know him, you love him, Jeff Gianola. We are kicking off the so long tour, I guess we might say. So we'll go ahead and bring Jeff in along with a familiar face for us here at KOIN. How's it going, guys?
Hey, good. It's great.
This is my good friend Ron Massey, and Ron and I have known each other 36 years, but we both share a real love of KOIN TV and the history of television in Portland. And Ron's always been my touchstone when we talk about broadcasting history. But we're out here on the boat with a lot of KOIN clients, and it's been very humbling for me and a good chance to say goodbye as I kick off my retirement tour. And
think of it as the Bon Voyage Jeff tour.
Yeah, the Bon Voyage
It's
Jeff
the cruise.
Tour.
That's what we're doing.
But
That's what we're doing.
I'll be leaving that week before Thanksgiving, but I have a whole series of stories that are going to start in September that kind of look back on the career, and I think everyone's going to enjoy those. But what a great afternoon to be out here on the boat with a lot of friends and clients of KOIN and my good friend Ron.
Well, and you know what? I've known this, like I said, 36 years, 36, get it? And it's funny because I knew your wife first, and then I met you, and you and I were co-workers at KOIN for 5 years, and love this guy. But it's fun for all these members of the Portland advertising community to come out here and show their appreciation to you for everything you've done to, make Portland TV what it is. And so you're kind of like, the legend.
Well,
so.
I don't think of myself as that, but...
Oh, yeah, you do. Come on.
Yeah, because that has to admit you're old. But everyone always says, hey, I grew up watching you. To me, that's a compliment, even though it does make you feel kind of old.
You're always young, Jeff. Ron, thank you guys so much. And I mean, we could spend all day chatting with you guys.
I got stories.
I bet you do.
Let's not talk about those.
Yeah, we'll keep that off air. But hey, let's talk about some of our wild weather we've been seeing over about the past 24 hours or so. Just take a look at this lightning video I was able to capture along the Willamette River where we're at right now. It's amazing what 12 hours will do as the lightning strike potential does ramp up once again, working our way through the overnight hours tonight. With some of those thunderstorms, we were actually able to pick up on 1/100th of an inch of rain out at PDX. Some of us seeing the raindrops, others not, and that's going to be the case as we work our way through the overnight tonight. Satellite and radar picking up on a bit of that moisture out along the coastline, but for the most part, we are expected to really kind of steer clear of that until after sunset, maybe picking up on a raindrop or two. And a broader picture here of the state of Oregon. Thunderstorms still firing off for the central southern sections of the Beaver State. That is increasing our fire threat. Fire weather warning still in effect all the way through about 9 o'clock tonight. It's the abundant lightning, the gusty winds that are all associated with those thunderstorms that have that growing concern. You can see the garden variety thunderstorm still a possibility for much of the Pacific Northwest. Again, nothing is expected to turn severe, but just keep in mind when thunder roars to be sure to head indoors. A live look out over downtown Portland as we give you all sorts of views of our beautiful city. Currently sitting in towards the 80s for us. We got a mix of the sun and the clouds above our heads, but the temperatures up and down the I-5 corridor still feeling like the summer season as we round out the unofficial end of summer this Labor Day weekend. And you can see the monsoonal moisture that's been holding on to much of our area, making it quite muggy out there. It's slowly going to be drifting away. A low starts to slide back into place. That will help to eventually cool us just in time for the weekend. And you can see with our future casts, maybe a raindrop or two, that potential is a very real possibility as we work our way through the overnight hours tonight. Again, not amounting to very much at all. As you can see, our future rain cast totals, a lot of goose eggs up and down the I-5 corridor, just the same for the coastline. All right, here's our temperature for tonight. Falling back into the 60s, we'll see a mix of the clouds as a few of those thunderstorms start to die out overhead. Tomorrow's highs back up into the low 90s. We'll keep those higher dew points, making it feel a little muggy out there once again, but we'll get a little bit more of that dose of sunshine. And that's the case really as we move our way into the end of the week. The clouds, they're going to move back in for our Saturday and Sunday, ever so slightly, just kind of filtering out the harshness of the sun's rays as we expect those temperatures to fall back into the 80s and rounding out into the month of September. on the warmer side, but also dry and sunny, as that is typically a turning point of the season where we start to get those cooler and potentially rainier days ahead. That's your weather forecast. We are just now starting to pull up to the dock, so you will see Joey Vaca do the later half of the 4 o'clock and maybe the 5. I'm going to try to race off the boat, get back to the studio to give you guys another picture of our weather forecast.
You know what, Josh? If you stay out there the rest of the evening, who could blame you? With the sunny skies, the Willamette sparkling in the background. Take your time.
The Jeff Gianola farewell tour begins.
It's a very fitting one at that. Josh, thank you so much. We'll come